If your F-150's factory seats have seen better days, or you just want to protect them from wear and tear, investing in quality seat covers is a great way to keep your interior looking sharp. These custom interior seat covers are designed for a snug factory-like fit. In today's video, we're installing them on the 12th gen F-150 behind me, but they do make their seat covers all the way up for the current generation F-150. Installation is pretty much the same across the board, so stick around and check out the fit and finish. No special tools or professional help needed. Let's dive in and tackle this easy upgrade. They've got a variety of styles to choose from, but I went with the black with the red front face, which I think is going to look great in my trimmer. Now, these are their artificial leather options, but they do have a genuine leather version if you're looking to spend a little bit more. But even with the artificial leather, I have to tell you, they look and feel really great. They feel really solid, really soft, almost like a factory leather seat. Now, one other thing to note is I only have 2 seats in my regular cab F-150, and this is the complete set. So if you're curious what the seat cover would look like for the back seats in all red, that's it right here. We are over here on the passenger side of the F-150. We have the bottom seat cover, and that's what we're gonna start with first. These are the discs that you will be pushing through to the back of the seat. Here you have hooks that you're gonna hook to the frame or somewhere structural underneath the seat. And here are 2 straps that are gonna go together. So these are kind of our 3 connection points. Here, as well as these hooks in the front. Highly recommend a cheap set of pry tools. I'm only gonna be using one, but normally they come with a couple. It's a few bucks. It's a good investment because you can use them for all sorts of things like taking off door panels, your dash. So I highly recommend having one of these. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to actually pull the seat forward a little bit so we can get some more room to work. And then I'm gonna fold the seat as far back as possible. These discs essentially stand upright and hold the seat cover in place and stop it from pulling forward. So we gotta make sure we have room to get our hand or our pry tool in there to be able to push those in. We're gonna push these discs down through, and you can actually grab them with your left hand and find them and pull them into place here. So I'm pushing in with my right, and my left hand is kind of getting them all the way through. Now, if you see the seat covers, they're looking a little bit like a mess right now, but that's because we need to get them formed to the sides. I'm gonna start with the back side closest to the seat belt, and in order to do that, it just goes right over the side like that. And it's pretty easy, and it immediately starts to snug things up. I'm gonna tuck it in like so. It does have Velcro on the underneath, so we're gonna make sure that we get that in there. This is one of the buckles that we need to make sure we get fed through this crack right here. So what I recommend doing is go ahead and poke your strap through first before you finish tucking this in. Once you have your strap, go ahead and tuck in the leather piece right there. Let's go ahead and feed this down there as far down as possible. Our elastic strap, I've got it. So I'm gonna pull it and connect it to the other side. And then we're gonna hide it underneath here. The next thing we need to do is hook these hooks onto the bottom of the actual seat itself. I'm gonna try the back side where this bracket is. That'll work. And there we go, right there. So we've got the seat back here, and the zipper is gonna go on the side closest to the center console, and we need to get this headrest off. So there's a button on each, and we want to slide it out like that. I'm probably gonna have to fold it over more. And we wanna go ahead and remove that. So the connection points on the back of the seat cover are your 2 hooks, and then there's gonna be some more discs here. That is pretty much it. And then of course there's that zipper, and we have it unzipped all the way over. So let's go ahead and fold this over. We're gonna go over the top here. Once you kind of have it slid into place, you can sit it upright and push those discs through down here. We can get these pulled through as well. There's that one. So now that we've got the seat slid over, we've got those discs pushed in, the only thing left really is the hooks on the bottom, and then we're gonna do the headrest. There's metal right there. Now we need to poke the headrest kind of holders right through, just like that. Same thing on the other side. If you are struggling, it's a great time to use your pry tool, like I am as well. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get our headrest installed again, so we have something to leverage. There we go. Now we can use it in place to go ahead and slide over our headrest here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to slide this Velcro over. I will say this was probably one of the toughest parts of this job because that is a real snug fit. The passenger side is all done, as you can see here, and now it's time to do the driver's side. But because this side is basically the same as what we just did, we're gonna go ahead and jump ahead. Well, that wraps up the install, and I've gotta say these custom interior seat covers were pretty easy to install, with the headrest being the hardest part because of how tight of a fit it was. But the seat covers fit so well, nobody's gonna realize they're not your factory seats. I would say if you're willing to splurge, they're definitely worth it considering the premium look and feel and the fact that they add a little extra cushioning. Now, I did install these in my regular cab F-150, so if you have a four-door, it's gonna be a little bit more work. If you like this upgrade, go ahead and give the video a like, and if you wanna see more F-150 content, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? Plus, if you're looking for more interior upgrades, go ahead and check out our interior upgrades video for my F-150.